Evening, everyone. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. I spent, as I said, Sunday after Christmas was my son's birthday, so I spent that day with him helping him build his new computer. Well, I am here, everyone. I'm just kind of hiding behind the scenes right now, trying to see which way we want to go. Do we want to talk pellets or do we want to talk about the past year on the channel? And go over what happened last week with me. I'd probably assume what happened last week, which would be this one right here. So what would like to do? Whoopsie daisy. There we go. Or we could talk about some upcoming weather they're talking about we might be getting. Do that too if we wanted to. Okay, that one's over here. Start off how I'm feeling, Jeff. Well, better. A lot better than I felt Thursday. That's for sure. And I want to say thank you for reaching out, seeing how I was doing. There was you, Corshanes, and a former coworker, Mark W. I won't say his last name, but he's a subscriber on the channel, Mark W. How I was feeling. I'll tell you right now, that wrecked me pretty hard. Oh, I see you on Twitch too, Jeff, huh? Actually, have I bought stock? No, but I do have a Gatorade orange and a lime. Or is it lime? I think it's lime. Lemon lime. Right beside me. I have been still pumping the fluids to myself. As far as eating, I haven't eaten much. I did have, Friday afternoon, I did have something to eat. Probably not the greatest thing with Burger King. A couple cheeseburgers, but. And then Saturday morning, I had a couple poached eggs, followed up by a grilled chicken sandwich. And then today I had a turkey club sandwich. But other than that, that's all I've eaten in the past few days. There is no getting me back to normal. I'm never normal. The shoulder, it's still bothering me slightly. Okay, now it just updated. Shows you in there. Gotcha. Shoulder's doing all right. Nope. Okay. That's why. Ended with a bang. Literally. Okay, no, I did not use that. That's right. It is in this one. As I said, quite obvious. I had the right of way. Right here is where I think happened. Is where it happened. I think I got my shoulder injured. As you saw in the pictures, it's after this. Speed it up, let it speed up, play through. And she rolled back, jumped out of the vehicle, and immediately admitted fault to it. Right here, I was on the phone with the police, getting someone to come down. See, I was not joking. Somehow, I missed her with the frame rail. Did not catch her on the frame. So I think what hurt my shoulder was when the bumper folded in, it caught the tire and it spun the steering wheel out of my hands. I mean, I was standing on the brakes with everything I could to stop and just couldn't stop in time. far as using the donkey to pull the bumper out, I just need to get the truck out. This is Forest Avenue in Portland. So it is a pretty busy street. And this is what? I think it's Falmouth Road. Bring it up here real quick. Exactly where it's at. I think that's exactly where it was. Falmouth Street. Right here is where it happened. And if I go to Street View, that's the light post. That's the walk, don't walk sign I almost cleaned out. See, I didn't stop all that far away from it. I thought I had it. And if I had it, that'd probably that could be a $10,000 accident. No, crunch. But we're thinking it's probably going to be close to 10 grand just in the damage to the truck. Because later in the video, for all of you that have seen it, you'll see what I'm talking about. Seen this video, you'll see what I'm talking about later. Broke my air horn too. I don't know why International puts it behind the steer tire in the front of the truck facing down. That's the air horn right there for the truck. But you can see what I did to her car. They did wind up towing it. She didn't drive it away. She had it towed off. She had a dog in the back seat too. Oh, where'd you go? There we are. It's pretty bad. I showed all the components for some of her fuel system are sitting right there. I think that's another reason why the officer kind of suggested getting it towed. Because I had exposed all that.
Your dog all right? Just shaken up probably.
Should have seen the look on the cop's face because I had to take the donkey off the back of the truck. He pulled right up behind the donkey. And I told him, I said, I need him to move so I could take the forklift off to pull the bumper out. And he's like, what do you mean? I said, I can't. He's like, can you drive it off? I'm like, no, the bumper is folded behind the tire. I need to pull the bumper out before I can do that. So I had to start the truck, turn the steering wheel all the way to the right, then take a strap off the truck, hook onto it, pull it out. As I said, I did not record any of that because I needed to get the truck out of there as quick as possible. Got looking at it. You see the gap there? No, this is what I was talking about. There's more damage. I think there's more damage than we actually saw at first. For behind the steering wheel, right there. Of course. This is where my year ended with the bang. Look at the gap back here. Now also, the reason why I say that is after I got ready, the cop, all he did was take the insurance information. Said the report would be available by maybe tomorrow or Tuesday. He said it'd take 5 days. We still got to get this truck looked at now. he just took the information and said, okay, have a good day. If you can drive off, drive off. That's a lot of help. It's been closed up. So we think either something in the suspensions got bent. I don't see nothing where it shows the steer axle has been pushed back. The center pin doesn't show a broken center pin on it. So we're trying to figure that out, but they're going to have somebody look at it, or tear into it, look at it, give an estimate for damage. But not much I can do. All right, please like, share, subscribe, comment, stay safe. I'll see you in the next one. Pretty bad. I can't even subscribe to my own channel. Click all I want. It ain't gonna work. I did not see any signs of them moving. But again, I didn't look all that close either, because I was in, as I said, it was Forest Avenue in Portland. I mean, we're talking right here. Actually, I'll back out of that. Oh yeah, thanks. So yeah, as I said, we're talking right here. So I need to get out of the road in a hurry. That's the first thing I did look for, see if there was any broken U-bolts. But I said I don't see anything that shows any initial signs of it moving. It doesn't mean it hasn't. Because also, the steering wheel is turned 90 degrees to the left. According to the owner, if you look at the truck straight, you'll see the tires are bowed out. I think I hit her in the worst possible spot I could on that truck. Instead of hitting her with the frame rail and spinning her, I hit her with the tire. But I could not go to my left because I had a car beside me, as you saw in the video. Actually, do I have the full video? Yeah, I got the full video right here. Oh, come on. There's no audio with the dash cam, but this is the full video right here. You see, of course, this is probably a mile back or so. I think I was also very fortunate. I only had half a load on. I was not fully loaded. This time down here is not correct. I said there was no speeding involved or anything like that. I was just headed down. And this cop right here is the one that come down to the accident. But he was actually not on duty. He was working a special duty. So he was doing utility traffic protection. Or traffic details, I think that is what he called it. And that guy right there just about got hit. Because you'll see this white Jeep come by on the left. He was not about ready to stop. But again, right here is where this accident happened. You see the two cars she never stopped. And then it's just whammo. See, right here's where she gets out. Says, I never saw you. Then there's this day from hell. Yeah, she hit the brakes when I laid on the air horn. That's what she did. When I hit the air horn is when she hit the brakes and stopped. If she would have just stepped on the gas, probably would have never happened. But that's all hindsight being 2020 as well. Don't mind me, I'm just bringing the video back up because I closed the player. Yeah, I see it like right here, I hit the horn. I hit the horn and I was on the brakes. Right. Yeah, right about there is where I hit the horn. You see, she just hit her brakes. I just could not avoid it. See, we got 3 watching on YouTube there. Anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. But hopefully this stuff's coming soon. See, I fixed the airlines on this trailer. And then the red truck wouldn't start. And that was all broken wire to the ECM. And then, of course, yesterday, electrical and a brake adjustment.
Good morning. We're trying something new today.
Yeah, by the way, this video here, I had that media mod on. The camera. That GoPro sells. It's got styrofoam. It's got foam over the microphone. This is what the audio sounds with that.
Hey, I got that media mod for the GoPro. It's just a big case. It's got a microphone with the foam on it and a few other. Just try to help out, knock down some of the wind noise, like on today where we got high winds.
The other thing is, I did notice it. The case, the media mod case, does rattle on the donkey, so you'll hear extra rattling on this.
We are headed straight down to the customer I was en route to when we got involved in that accident.
I did wind up going a different way.
I go get to a place to get checked out because my right shoulder is absolutely throbbing. It started bothering me real bad yesterday. So yeah, I might have to go get checked out on that. Let you know what they say.
Can you hear it all right too, Jeff?
This load here is 1, 2, 3, 4. I think, yeah, four stops.
You hear the rattling?
keep going here. Alright, okay. Just keep going here. I'm gonna try to concentrate on the deliveries today.
Right here, you could tell I was starting to get that feeling in the bottom of the pit of my stomach.
I might get in here, it might get a little chatty, I don't know. Right now, let's just get going.
Yeah, right there. No, it's not. It's not a metal wheel. It's. Let me see if I can find one for you real quick. It's actually not a 4700. It's a 4400. It's probably something similar to what you got in your truck, Jeff. Yeah, that's a steering wheel right there. I put in 2000. It's actually 2004. But that's what the steering wheel is. That button right there was pressed pretty hard that day. But that's what the steering wheel is. No, I don't think there is an airbag in that. And besides, I don't. The impact wasn't hard enough for it to get set off. Yeah, no. Hey, that's good hood. That's got a good hood. We need a hood. Bumper might be all right too. Where is it located? Spalding. Yeah, no. Spokane, Washington. Yeah, no. I'm not going to go that far. Yeah, no. This has got all that soft, comfy luxury grip like owner-operators have in their new Peterbilts.
We're 2 miles to the next one. It's a single pallet inside. And this media mod thing I put on the GoPro, I'm not really too much of a fan of it right now because I cannot change batteries real quick and easy. I have to constantly keep plugging it in to keep it batteries charged.
Oh, and my Saturday employer is looking at getting a donkey now. Because that Kenworth he's got is not heavy spec'd. That truck's only good for 51,000 pounds, not 54. So that actually hurts him a little bit because his Moffett that he uses weighs 6,500 pounds, which is 2,500 pounds more than this donkey. And I can do just as much as he can. Actually, I can do the one thing I can do that he can't is I can reach across a truck and unload from one side. He can't with the Moffett. However, his Moffett can turn inside its own circumference. I can't. So that's why I say a lot of these machines have their positives and negatives. It'd be great if this thing would turn inside its own circumference, but I kind of like the way this handles. No, it doesn't. That is a tandem axle truck. Oh, I thought I cut this part out. I guess not. Oh well. Usually stuff like this I try to edit out of the videos. I guess sometime I'm just going to have to do one video of a delivery from the time I get out to the time I get back in. Man, that rattling drives me nuts.
Alright, the next one here is 7 miles away.
See, like right now, it does knock down the background noise in the truck. But as I said, when I'm on the donkey, it rattles. The donkey does vibrate. I'm not going to deny that. It just, I think it's too much vibration for that case. But it does knock down the background vibration here. I'm not wondering if I can't get away with just putting like a piece of foam over the mic hole on the GoPro itself, if that would work to help knock down the wind noise.
I just saw it right now. 3 pallets, and it's a split delivery. It's 3 pallets, but 2 to one address and a single one to the other. Said to call 30 minutes out. I called just before I did that last delivery you just seen. Let's get down here and get this one.
All right, let's do enough of that. I just want to do this. How about we do this right now? I'd like to say thank you to everyone for the past, over the 2024 year. I literally doubled my subscriber count with that. Let's see here. Let's go right there. 2024. Oh, no. Wrong one. 2024, I went from 513 to 1,034 for the entire year. So that's what, 500 and... Oh, I don't have anything right here handy with me for a calculator, but either way, it does not matter. I'd like to say thank you. I appreciate your support. We, I got a message from someone. Nope, I don't. You, that's 521 subscribers for the year. I appreciate it. I doubled it. Let's double it again this year. It would be great. As far as views, for the year was 280,464 for the entire year. So over 250,000 views for the year. Again, thank you. Now, I got 6,700 hours of watch time. That's how YouTube does their monetization. You could have 1,000 subscribers and over 4,000 hours watched every year. Within a year, I think it is. So yeah, we got 6,700 hours of view, and again the 521. It says 520. Why am I trying to figure calculator out? They told me right there. Yeah, of course that's estimated. And these are the top videos, top 10 videos of the year for me. So again, thanks to everyone that supported the channel. This one right here was by far the biggest surprise for me of all time. 60,000 views while I was out plowing. This was a good surprise too. This was the biggest surprise of the year for me. When I was me and Corshanes was out right here. This was just like an 11-second clip.
Well, you know,
subscriber, hard at work, plowing snow like I am. I just happened to stop for a second and say hi to him. Well, you know.
So that was one of the big surprises of the year. Oops. What did I do here? Okay, go back. See, of course, Memorial Day with my daughter. See, that's a short, that's a short, that's a short. I think most of these are all shorts. Except for, of course, this one here, 6,700 for live stream. Oh, yeah. By the way, I think it was you, Jeff, asking about a moose. Or somebody was asking about a moose. Here you go.
Here you go, everybody. Moose just nonchalantly walking down the road up here in Maine. Here you go, everybody. Moose just nonchalantly walking down the road up here in Maine.
He didn't have a care in the world, and that was true. Late night visitor was just a porcupine on the lawn, front lawn. When I was leaving at heading out at like 11 o'clock at night. Of course, that one was a wife got bitten back in March. Daughter's softball game in June. But these are the top 10 viewed videos of the year for me. And again, thank you for everyone that watched, supported it, left a comment, liked the videos. If it wasn't for your support, I wouldn't be where I'm at. I'd like to continue growing the channel if I could. And I can only do it with your support. That's still the #1 video of the so far. Yeah. Yeah, no, the Kenworth and this Kenworth here. Come on. Now, Jeff, you got the same burn pot as these do. You see right here, all I'm doing is just cleaning the ash off that edge. That's all I'm doing. I'm not digging down into the burn pot at all. Oh, can I get it to...
Looks like we'll have to...
Doesn't show it, but yeah, there's just those little holes poked through, just enough for the air to get sucked through to burn them.
Throw a bag in here pretty quick. It's pretty low. But not really low either.
And the owner of this store absolutely loves that I record to show that we do everything the right way. We do everything we can to keep the trucks fixed, maintenance up on the vehicles properly. And this. Okay, yep. Haven't touched it. Yeah, because you want just a slight little dam on there. The only reason why we do those stoves once a week is because these things burn literally probably almost 400 pounds, say 10 bags a week. So about a couple bags a day. So we just scrape them off a little bit at a time. As far as reaching down, cleaning out the burn pot, no, we don't do that. It just the pellets, as they push out, they will move the ash.
Morning, and I'd like to say thank you to some of the subscribers that did reach out. Yes, I am feeling better. I'm not 100%, but I do feel better than what I did Thursday. Let me get off of this.
And by the way, what are you burning right now? You're barefoot?
Staging, and I'll explain. I said staging, but platform. No, I do feel better than I did Thursday. I got back to the shop 7 o'clock Thursday night, and I got there. I no sooner set the parking brake on the truck, I fell asleep in the cab of the truck in the parking lot. That's how wrecked I was. And I fell asleep for about an hour. Got home. My wife was worried pretty bad about me, not knowing where I was at or anything like that. I didn't call her, let her know what was going on. Nothing. I probably fell asleep at 9:30 Wednesday night. I didn't wake up till it's like 10:30 Thursday morning.
Okay. Actually, I'll show you. I actually kind of go over it a little bit. But those bloated pigs here in the background are Matra. They come in. They sell it in the 40-pound bags. He buys it in the 1-ton sacks. He has some people that like how I did at the beginning of the video here. Just take it.
Nothing.
And just dump it. 5-gallon bucket full in there. We got customers that have a furnace similar to this. They love doing it that way. And how it works. Okay. Is we take one of those bloated pigs. And they actually have a chute on the bottom of them. A little nylon chute. Just kind of looks like a fiber flute chimney or whatever. We take them off those pallets that they got, put them on one that we cut a hole out in the very center of in the bottom of the pallet, in the very center, and we'll use the orange forklift with the extensions, or I will when I do it. I'll take it off the factory pallet, set it on the pallet that we made for filling this bin. I use the orange forklift with the extensions. I'll lift it up over the bin. That all the plywood on the top of this bin moves out of the way, so I can set the pallet in. We can empty a bag out. I'll just undo the chute, drain it down into this bin here.
Oh, looks like we're gonna have to throw a bag in here.
I got a video of when I did that.
It's pretty low, but not really. For the red, when the owner's grandkids come and help out. There's also, I saw them for the red Freightliner, the one you saw in Wednesday's video.
But yeah, this truck, this Kenworth.
Video about the ECM wiring.
Yeah, this truck here is a tandem. It does not have a lift axle. But the pellets, we dump the bag of pellets into that hopper, and that auger pulls it up, drops it down into the furnace. That way we're not constantly having to throw bag after bag after bag in it. We just dump a full 1-ton bag in there, and then we just check it. I check it every Saturday religiously, because I said that one furnace back there heats the building, the apartments Wednesday. And all. But right here, this furnace right here is the one you saw first thing that I was putting the pellets in. with the 5-gallon pail. Yep, and I lifted the pig up. Actually, I think I know exactly which one it is. I think it was back, it's either February or March I did that. Right here. Okay, this is the stove that feeds that back warehouse again. That was in that first video I dumped them in. There you go, dumping them in with a 5-gallon bucket.
All right, morning. It's Saturday. I didn't record yesterday. I'll show you why. It was just a big pain in the butt day. But I do know today I've got to put a bag of pellets in this.
So again, the auger is at the very bottom of this bin. And
it's sitting right there. Got it ready to go in for, well, got it set out for tomorrow. So we'll do that in a little bit. I gotta wait for one of the girls to come in this morning. So they'll be out front taking care of customers. I'll get that filled. But to show you what I was doing yesterday was this trailer right here.
oh, I forgot about that.
Wiring. And you know how much I love wiring. And I'll get back to you.
I use this machine because it is a higher weight rating than this yellow one. They did do it for a while with the yellow one before we got this machine.
Okay, I'll take you step by step on what I do with this stuff. So let's get over here. Of course, not to state the obvious, but of course I gotta take the cover off it. Plastic protective cover. Try not to state the obvious, but of course we're gonna take the cover off of it. I gotta shut the jacket, it's getting warm. And I gotta shut the jacket, it's getting warm.
Yeah, I was smelling propane and that one had a slight leak at it. We got that fixed though.
Okay, next important thing we need to do is have a sip of coffee.
Okay, I will right now.
Gotta get these straps ready to put on the fork, because this is how I'm gonna lift it up. Pull the other pallet out and put the one we used to fill the bin. Now, let's get the forks through these holes, loops. Never walk under forks.
I say that, You can if these forks are over halfway out onto the bag, but right there, I wouldn't take the chance.
Unless it's braced. It's not really braced, so I didn't take a chance. Now, I know some might be asking, why don't I just put it in the bin like that? Slight problem. That cage right there, we don't have enough clearance over it with the ceiling. And even if we took the cage off, we still don't have enough clearance. So we have to lift it from the bottom. And of course, as I showed you earlier, that pallet. That's what
That was the pallet I was talking about.
pallet is designed for. So let me move this one out of the way and get that one under it. And I always set, if like in here right now, it's not really cramped, but it's a little tight. I use that to help protect any product, so I don't run into it if the machine messes up and I run into it. So. I got that pallet placed. Let's lower it down on there, and because see those strings? That's where it's all the pellet's gonna come out. I'll put it in a little more. That's where the pellet's gonna come out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this down on the pallet, run back the machine up to the other side of the shop, grab the fork extension so I can lift this up and get it into the bin. Actually, nah, let's get up there and get this ready. I gotta move a bunch of stuff on top, so I gotta open the bin up so we can fill it.
Now this is where all the plywood is. Plywood and cardboard is
off,
movable.
All right, now I got everything open, ready to go. I'll go get those extensions and then we'll get it in. Yep, it is that time of the day now. We are open. I was getting ready to go do that. I was just backing away to go get the extensions. Customer comes in, wants a pallet of pellets. So now I gotta go out back and get it with a different machine. So
That is a nice thing about with this guy here. We have 3 different machines. As you saw in yesterday's video, well, you see in the videos, he's got 3. We got the orange one, which we call we just say the orange one. The yellow one has 4-foot forks, and the green one has 3-foot forks. And I used the green one yesterday when we were in the shop back warehouse working on the truck, because the 3-foot forks actually help me maneuver around in areas.
let's go take care of the customer. And of course, what I need to get is back there. I got this tractor in the way, the trailer's in the way, so I gotta do some moving around to get stuff so I can get to what I need to. Now see if we go back to doing what we were doing. Getting that sack in that bin.
Of course, that's the owner right there. back up a little bit. Of course, now you can see the auger set up now. Comes out of the bottom there, and then I'll go back to the video from yesterday where up on the very top here, there you got the where the auger motor is and the sensors are. But yeah, it feeds from the bottom up through. And the reason why I say it helps clean out the fines is the Matra does have a little bit of a higher fine content, but also getting tumbled around in this auger all the way up through does create a little more fines. And I try to clean them out once a week on Saturdays at the end of the night. At the end of the day, just as you see, I knock the pellets out of the way so it empties out that chute, so that auger will run for a consistent amount of time to help pull the dust up out of the auger.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this all out and flowing. Then I'm going to jump on the machine and bring it in a little bit further so it tries to drop it down here in the center. I see a few wet ones in here, damaged.
See, like right here, this is a damaged. This is all signs of moisture getting into the bag. You'll see more in a second here. There you go. See, like right there, that's all signs of pellets getting wet. Yeah, there's a big chunk right there. But with this being a commercial stove, like this big chunk right here in this corner, no, you don't want to put that through the stove. But all these little ones like this one here, all these like individual pellets that show get wet, it'll chew those without a problem. See, here's another big chunk right there.
Hope I didn't see what I thought I saw. I mean, look at the size of it.
Yeah, that's no good.
That's definitely not what you want to see. I gotta dig some out there. I got a couple more over there.
All right.
These are, I mean, definitely something you don't want to see. I gotta get down, grab a 5-gallon pail, get this out of here. I mean, yeah, a few of these is all right. All it's gonna basically do is create a bunch of fines in the system. You don't want fines, but these are basically commercial grade of furnaces, so we'll be good. Man, I don't know why, it's warm all of a sudden. That goes in the trash. That's there. And what I'll do with this stuff right here, so usually it's like speedy dry.
No, they're actually the same size, regular diameter pellets. It's just they got wet. Or if you're talking about like the ones that the good ones, you know, they're the regular 6mm diameter size.
When we do oil changes, stuff like that. Yeah, great.
That's another idea for people to do. If you get some damaged pellets or something like that, all this stuff is compressed sawdust. You can use it for speedy dry. any type of oil spill, you can throw those down and they'll absorb it. It doesn't absorb it as quick as Speedy Dry, but it still does the job.
It did pick up some moisture, stuff like that, but it's still good enough to use for Speedy Dry and other things. All right, I gotta finish cleaning up here.
Those forks are heavy too. Look, Jeff, a pallet of Vermont.
Too many things going on at once. Bringing in the rest of the truckload that we got yesterday. So I'm gonna stand here, man.
Now, see, this is what we just cut the top of the pallet open. Use 5-gallon pails. As I said, we do have customers that use these bloated pigs.
And the plywood, as he comes in with them, I'll throw a piece of plywood on, then he'll go stack it. Try to make things just keep moving. You'll see. We use two different types of thickness of plywood. The thickest one, 3/4, is for the 5/8 is for the very bottom pallet because it takes the most weight. Half inch. The half-inch will go between on the next layer. We're gonna do 2 pallets with a 3.
It's actually 3/8, not 5/8. Half-inch. It's 3/8.
3/4, 2. It's either 3/4 or 5/8. Got 2 of that. Then we put 2 more on top, and that takes the thinner stuff. As I was saying, now the next 2 are going to come in and going to get this thinner plywood. I don't know if you can see where we're stacking it or not. I think you can. Yeah, you can see. I got to do some more wiring on that. The 3 DOT lights on the very back and the center of it weren't working, so I had to fix that.
We had that furnace cranked too, back there. That's why it chewed through pellets.
Standing here when he comes flying in is not good. But I trust that man with my life. Now the next 2 pallets go on the very top. I don't have to do a thing. So while he's been running around, I already filled the stove that heats back here. Not the greatest. I mean, it's not insulated back here, but it helps keep things from freezing.
Yeah, this back shop here, when it's probably about 0 out, it keeps it maybe 40 degrees. When it drops below 0, yeah, it does kind of get frosty back there. He knows he needs to put insulation around the walls. The ceiling's insulated. This is, of course, still not insulated. But again, this was also, he built this with what he could, with money out of his pocket. So he's been trying to save money to, what he would like to do is insulate the walls, and he was thinking about doing sheetrock, but sheetrock will get damaged too easy, so he's looking at some thicker plywood to help protect the walls. Of course, as you see, we're stacking everything, so everything's going to be, the walls are going to get bumped, so he wants to try to help protect them. Okay, that's it on that one. I guess we'll call it quits on that one because there's nothing else about the...
By doing this process, he doesn't have to get jumping on and off, on and off. He'll just stop. I throw the plywood on, continue on his way. As you're seeing it, it keeps. I mean, it speeds this process up so much.
Yeah. Quit yapping. That was that one, Jeff. All right. Now we'll get to this one here. Now I need to go back to the very beginning.
House there called the Settlement. He said something about wiring. We got some more wiring to do. He wants to put something. He said red truck. I don't know if he's talking about this truck, which is the Kenworth, or the red Freightliner, the one you saw in Wednesday's video about the ECM wiring. But switch up in this one. Should do that. But like, it only feeds in.
But again, this is that auger you see coming out. Right here's a switch for when the pellets fill up this tube. It presses against that, shuts the auger off. You can't see it all that well, but this is kind of see-through. And if you look real close, you'll see like right here where it's light in color. That's a lot of the fines that's in this auger tube right here. So I like, again, this is what I like to do. Is it necessarily necessary for me to do? No.
In one spot here. What I do is I take a piece of wood, small square piece of wood, try to kick on. I take this, right here, and I move them around inside there to fill the box completely.
Because when I bring you up to zoom in, you'll see a lot of these, the fines, as I said, that are accumulated right here will be gone. Actually, you just saw it. You just saw that slug of fines just disappear right there. See, back it up just a hair. Watch right here on the.
To fill the box.
Watch right here. When you see this chute empty out, you'll see the slug of fines drop out of the way, drop down into the hopper. I think it is 4-inch.
Completely.
As I said, watch right here carefully. You'll actually see the slug of fines drop down. Right there. Now that's empty. The fines like to accumulate right in here. Right along in here. But it's also called a flex auger, so it's made by it's designed by the manufacturer. Now the pellets got high enough to where it hit that switch, the sensor, and shut the auger off.
And that's how this stove takes care of it. Takes care of itself.
And again, that's the switch right there. The auger motor's there.
And as I said,
and right behind over my shoulder. Yes. Let's go. Right here, this is the controller for it, for all the thermostats that are hooked to it. There's what, 1, 2, 3. I think there's 3 hooked to it. The 2 apartments and the office. So, as the stove's running, if the stove is running and a thermostat calls for heat, above, right up on the ceiling. Hey, buddy. Jeff, the trucker is my son. He must be slow at work. But the venting over my head, maybe I'll try to do something with it. Show it tomorrow. Maybe, because it is a pretty ingenious design he's got there. I mean, it's nothing you can't buy yourself, but it's still a good setup. But as a stove is running, if a thermostat calls for heat, it just opens up an air gate up top on the ceiling and the vents. It allows for the heat. Now, if the stove is shut down because nothing was calling for heat for a while, when one calls for heat, the stove will fire up and just feed heat to that one room, to that one thermostat. And right now you can see there is one calling for heat. So that's why that light's green. And it was showing the actual, what was it? Was it showing temperature? Yes, they have thermostats upstairs. With 2 apartments upstairs and the office. Not the office that we have out front, because we have a pellet stove in there. And I think that's 119 degrees. It actually tells us what the air temperature is coming out of the air temperature is going through the vents.
And that's how this stove takes care of it. Itself.
Yeah, you got one green. That one green right there is calling for heat. The other ones are not. The lights on just indicate that they're getting signal. I think that says 119.
And as I said, previous videos I've said before, and I'll probably say again, this furnace here heats this whole building.
And of course, that's the exhaust for the stove right there, for that furnace. And of course, this is the ductwork for it.
The apartment upstairs, there's 2 apartments upstairs, in that office, and this part of the building.
Actually, right here. You see that orange object right there? That's a gate valve that he has. That's installed for one of the Okay, that goes to the office that's on this side of the wall. All it is like a quarter-turn ball valve, but it's a butterfly valve. Similar to like a butterfly valve. It's all it is. That's right there. You get that one going to the office there. There's another one going for this pipe here that goes to the apartment that's over the office. This one here kind of blows down into the what he calls his not paint room, carpentry room. He stores all his carpentry tools in there. And then there's another one. Oh, there we go, right there. You got one. That one right there goes to the upstairs apartment right here. There's an apartment right here above my head. And that one just kind of wastes. That's the office. No, office, apartment. And this one kind of just blows any extra out here for us.
You see me working on the trucks most of the time. That's got its own furnace.
I stand corrected. If you look, go back.
You see me working on the trucks most of the time. That's
right here. This is the one for the upstairs. Office, upstairs, and the apartment over the office.
Got its own furnace.
Right there. That one goes to the apartment over the office.
All right, that's it for today. Head home. I'm gonna try to get some rest. Drink some more Gatorade. As I get some more fluids, electrolytes in my system. Try to rest. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night, live stream. I plan on doing a live stream Sunday night, so please like, share, subscribe.
Oh, speaking of live stream Sunday night, here we are. One order in the past hour, bud. Jeez. Oh, and Jeff, on this platform you're on, you can't buy me a coffee. Because I haven't made partner with this on this platform yet. So yeah, that's the setup with that. And just so far this year, no, you figure it's only been, what, 4 or 5 days? 5 days? 1,600 views, 102 watch hours, 6 subscribers, made $4.15. But again, this is all because of everybody watching the videos and commenting, subscribing to the channel. The top. Oh, that's when I was out camping. That one. I figured you already tried, Jeff. So I know what you're doing. Yeah, I know. If they would give me a way to hide that, I would, Trevor. So let's go over this too. Let's see. Have the news stations whether updated anything for these yet? Nope, nothing. Shows nothing yet. Dry all week. Channel 8 is the only one that usually does something like that. Oh yeah, they fired Mayo today too. Trevor, they fired Patriots fired the head coach after 1 year. Nope, they're not showing anything for this weekend. But if you go back to not that.
Store right now. 3 pallets, and it's a
This one right here.
In today's video, we're going to be diving.
You go into this one here. See, they're talking about this storm here. That's Monday. No, I want. Okay, here it is. Okay, yeah, Saturday, and this one here is the one I was looking for.
The one thing that stays true today on both models is that there is a storm and there is snowfall. That's what we can be confident in for now. Location and amounts are still going to be a question mark. It's amazing to me that the models were able to pick up the fact that we would see a coastal storm. Talking about the fact potentially the north pointed along the coast, or is it going to be more flatlined off the coast? Because as time goes on, you can see that separates more and more just based on the tilt, and that's going to make a huge difference, especially in these areas here. I would say there's more confidence in snowfall for the mid-Atlantic pocket than even the northeast pocket with this system, because in either case, we like to see the low point. That's one thing we see that this does, like I said, move straight off the coast at this point. Yesterday's model runs had it going up the coast. I would say there's still plenty of time for some solution of
okay, that now this one changed again.
Would be a little bit of a warm push over the southeast, nothing major. Very typical after storms move through. That's kind of just the look for Sunday. Monday, it's already moving back in. Some snow showers for the Ohio Valley, Great Lakes, Appalachian Mountain Range. And then we get much colder for Tuesday the 14th here. Wednesday the 15th, very cold over the East Coast and very warm out west. Here's Friday the 17th, where we start this second one build. Again, Wednesday the 15th, very similar to that second one. And what we end up getting is...
this storm right here, Jeff, then, is what you're talking about, is what he's talking about right here.
Two areas of energy, one near the coast, one up here. They're in perfect alignment, and we end up getting some pretty major snowfall throughout the Ohio Valley, southern Appalachian Mountain Range, areas like that. And as we keep going towards the day on Friday, we see this becomes a much more major low, 997 near the southern Outer Banks. Heavy snowfall throughout these areas. Definitely would be a much more impactful one than what the GFS model showed. Even tries to move up the coast with some of the areas like New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware seeing some snowfall before that one moves out. And believe it or not, we do get pretty good agreement that there might be more of these types of systems moving in, both on the GFS and European model runs. We see this. It's right in here building, and this could spell more activity down the line. I think that's the biggest takeaway here with this information is
I watch him. I also watch this guy here.
Inches up there in Petersburg, Illinois.
Ryan Hall. See, he just posted one yesterday about an ice storm. See, they've been talking about storms up and down the East Coast for a while, but it just... nothing's come to fruition. They were supposed to said that one was supposed to be this weekend. We never saw nothing of it. As I said, he's live right now covering the weather. Yeah, he does. Hell, I wonder if he'll reach out to me if we get a major storm out here while I'm out plowing. But I don't want to restream his live stream if it gets me in trouble. I watch this guy here. He's funny. But we got a whole bunch of things to do. We could do. Hard to believe I got 859 videos up. Anything anybody else wants to go over? Yeah, I know. Let's see. 859. Almost 500,000 views. It says joined January 14th of 22. I want to do this some more.
What's for lunch? Cheese
Those
stuffed
were good.
meatball subs.
Morning. Morning. Just a reminder. Today's date. That's videos. Does it break down how many shorts I got? $189 shorts. Videos. 617 videos. So it's actually 617 videos with almost 200 shorts. And on this one here, they figured out why. I told them, I said it felt like it was a dead man clutch on that truck. It was either no clutch or all clutch. They found a busted motor mount, so it was allowing the motor to twist, and that was taking up the slack. As soon as I started putting torque on the motor started to twist. It'd take the slack out of the clutch immediately. That's what was causing that. So that's what took out the rear end and snapped an axle and took the rear end out on that truck. See, on this one here, did I explain what happened? Oh, look at this rotor. Oh, there's your car, boy. There's your brakes. This one here, I'm working on getting this thing back together. The truck is showing up with this stuff, and it's just not circulating enough. Circulating enough. Well, I got new expansion tanking on this truck. This one here, I'm trying to get the interior back together. Unfortunately, I'm leaning towards water pump. Okay, nope, it was not this video. It's just not circulating enough. It was not that video. I think I fixed it on this one. Was it this one? Morning. She's running. Took a while. I think the igniter in that one's getting weak. I gotta pull this truck out, so we got a room back here. Plus, I got that red and white Freightliner coming over. The owner wants to install cameras on it. He's got a 4-camera system. Yeah, no, it's not on there. But anyways, I don't know if I explained. I figured out the heat issue on that Freightliner. Now they complain because they get too much heat. What it wound up being is the guy, they disconnected lines earlier, and instead of putting one to suction and one to output of the water pump, one to the return, they put two to the output, two to the return. So that completely messed up the flow. Probably what I ought to do is bring my I am not doing any deliveries tomorrow. I was told to take tomorrow off to try to help recover a little bit more from Thursday. So what I might do is take my 550 down and try to fix the wiring for the plow for when we get this next storm. It's probably what I ought to do. Again, me and wiring. Joy. Lives again, that this one here I don't think I'll be able to top for a long time. Yeah, I know, Jeff. It just drives me nuts. Oh, it shows that I already had one stream going, but I'm going to delete that one. Shows it upcoming. It's not upcoming. So many issues with these ones here. That's all right. It happens. My Sunday stream, yeah. Then I tried it with the GoPro. This one here. Maybe. Depends if my daughter doesn't have to work. She now works for Walgreens. So it depends on her schedule. If not, I'll be stuck in the truck by myself. I probably could get somebody to ride along with me. I got that one house I have to shovel. Maybe tomorrow I'll start going out and trying to collect on the what's owed to me. Because I still got... Yeah. Still got a bunch owed to me right now. The dog gets car sick, believe it or not. He loves to get carsick. Any copyrights? Nope, no copyright strikes. And I know somebody asked about doing some country music on it. Price. Free. There are some out here I can do shared monetization with. Let's see, I go. Where is it? All right, where is it? I'm trying to think of what it was. Can't remember what. There was one.
Text message.
Huh. It had shared monetization on it. License duration. Length. I'll just go back down here to that. Kind of surprised me when it showed that. And it was a couple pretty popular songs. But I don't see it here. But I mean, some of these are like... Yeah, it's music like this. Sound effects. I'm just trying to think. What was it? It was called shared monetization. Can't remember where I saw it. I know it was in here. Where did it go? It's bugging me now. But it would not allow me to download it, put it into the video where I want it, and then upload it. I'd have to upload it through the video into YouTube, then put the song. Then I'd have to go through their editing program, edit a second time, then have it up. Oh yeah, I mean, as I said, it shows. Well, just out of curiosity, I don't think there's anything that high, but let's just go that one. So yeah, no matches found. I mean, look at this, $40. Just to use that song, they charge you $40. Randy Travis, $20. You have to buy the license, and then YouTube will keep a track of the license that you have. Is how it goes, I believe. See if I can't find anything here for. Okay, no, that's just going through that. Oh yeah, you go through how many beats per minute you want. All that other happy horse stuff. There was a... Where was it? See, like these bands right here. That's what I've been using in the videos. Because they don't have a copyright license. So I don't have to pay for it. They're like, here's our music. Use it and make your videos better. But you see, it shows up every time I've used one. Shows what the video, the title, the date, and what video is in use in. Trying to figure out where was it so I could show you what I was talking about. Okay, here it is. Rev share, revenue sharing. See, yeah, revenue sharing. No money down for millions of songs, but you share your revenue with the creator. I just don't know what the split is. Long form videos, tracks, eligible sharing. Standard 55% of revenue is adjusted to cover the cost of clearing music rights. So in other words, 55% of whatever the video makes goes to the creator. Which I understand, it's their music, so that I understand that part, but man, that's a little expensive. All right, let's go. Somebody wanted country, so see, like Lee Brice. So you can use any duration of the song. But I have to share the revenue of that video with them. Same thing like Tim McGraw, Hank Jr., Jelly Roll. some prices are set based on your channel's reach. It's not like I got 1 million subscribers, so I'm good on that. So this is what I try to find stuff to change everything up in the videos. But when it comes to the price is expensive, and I am not, the revenue, the monetization on this is not there. As far as the music, there's all kinds. You go to YouTube Music, this is basically the same thing as YouTube Music, but this is for the creator side, not just the regular YouTube Music. Because I think, can I go to it? No. Yeah, it just says creator music. Actually, go here. I think it's over. Yeah, YouTube Music right there. Oh yeah. There is a whole bunch. As I said, this one over here is just creators, and we have to pay for stuff. See, free tracks. Yeah, it's all free. But it's nothing like, I don't think it would help get the views unless you use again, where it shows the shared revenue sharing is, because they're popular, so it's helping bring your channel up. I understand that 100%. I mean, those guys work their asses off to get as popular as they are, and I'm trying to do the same thing, and it kind of using their music is almost like riding their coattail. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. I gotta go on the other side of the wall here. All right, I'm back. Yeah, we're going on. Yeah, it's been 2 hours here, so I think I'm gonna get ready and call it a night. Try to get some more rest. As I said, that really, really did a number on me. Okay, Jeff. Yeah, okay. Not a chance. Several different reasons. One, I can't carry a note in a bucket, and I got 2 left hands. There's no way we create any type of music. Yeah, I know you said you're off all week. You mentioned that, what, yesterday, I think it was? Oh, when the shows the background on there is because I'm doing something on a different screen. Oh, was it Friday? Okay, yeah. Yeah, probably Friday. I said, the way I felt was not good. So you're not going to be up here for at least another week up this way. Well, I guess I'll have to throw in a couple extra bags of Vermont here and there, and the next time you're up, spoil you again. Maybe I might throw in a bag of Doug fir. So you can really complain the next time we do a live stream after you burn those. And who knows, maybe if I'm screwing around in the shop, I might jump on live as well, just if I'm doing any wiring on the plow. Which will probably be not a bad idea. I've got to fix that wiring. I got moisture in the plugs, so I ought to get some electrical contact cleaner and some more dielectric grease and pack those right full. Keep those things good and clean. I know I don't have to do that. Just like you didn't have to do what you did 14 days ago, 2 weeks ago. Colonoscopy, fartorama? Okay. It won't do it on Twitch. I'm not a partner. The only one that will do it is the other platform. The only one that will do it is. That's the only one you can do it on. Yeah, because I'm not. As I said, I'm not. No. My boy can explain it better. It was a partner, I think they call it, on here. I need to have so many, as they call them, followers. Then I have to have so many followers watching me during the stream at once before they can do anything like that. Before they'll give me a partnership to start earning off of them and do that. Nice big screen, huh? Actually, let me check, see if I can't find it. No, wrong one. All right, here we go. I'll go this way then. How about it? There we go. I think there's another thing that they want to do. What was it? Monetization. Okay, qualifies. Here we go. I think it's this one right here. Reach 50 followers. Stream 8 hours. You got to stream 7 days in a month. I think it is. Yeah, I think it's 7 days per month. And got to have an average of 3 viewers. So that's what you got to have. And you are one as well. And I think I've only got like 3 or 4 right now, so I've got a ways to go on that one. Yeah, eligible program. 30-day period, so I have to stream 7 times on Twitch. 7 days in a month for Twitch. 3 viewers. And 8 hours. Stream for 8 hours on day 35. So I got to stream 8 hours straight for one day. Oh, just 8 hours for the month. Okay, thanks, buddy. So again, you get to stream 7 times in a month, totaling 8 hours. Have 50 followers, and you have to have 3 watching at the average of 3 viewers. So I don't foresee that happening with me because I can only do it basically on Sundays. Well, I could probably do it on Saturdays too. Do like a live IRL stream. Kind of like I'm doing right now, but while I'm at work. Yeah, I could stream editing videos, but I wouldn't trust this little computer I got right now. I'd have to get my water cooled one running, and as I said, I think I'm gonna have to, no matter what, I'm gonna have to replace the motherboard and CPU. Do that, or just get my son to build me one. I was actually thinking about trying to stream off of his computer tonight, but I decided no, that's his baby. He wants to be the first to stream on it. I'll let him do it, because I have streamed off his computer a couple times. So that's the requirements I have to do for you to donate through Twitch, Jeff. We saved you a seat in chat. That's great. See, does it show me listed on there? Yeah, this guy's got 86,000 people watching him. How many do I got? Oh, I got 3. So that's good. What what Jeff wanted to do tonight, bud? No, because I'd sign you out and sign in under my own, just to keep things legit. Look at that, the never-ending wall mirror. Here we go. Yeah, I do have 6, don't I? Yeah. But I need 50. So, maybe 10% there. It's kind of like having, well, a little more than 10%. Oh yeah, no. Well, the thing is, buddy, you do gaming, I don't. But I also, to do something like that, I stream doing editing, I'd have to have more than just the two monitors. Because I do the editing on this screen, but I have the video playing on the second screen. So I can see it on full screen, so I can edit as I go along. I do not have a video card that will handle that to the TV. All my USB ports are taken. I have no more HDMIs. I only have two. And that's taken by the two monitors. Could I get a different video card? Maybe. I don't know if that motherboard would handle it. The TV in here? No. It is not a wireless. At least I don't think it is. Oh, it might. It says a Samsung Smart TV. Let's just see if I can't connect to it through Bluetooth. Let's see what happens here. Alright, where's my Bluetooth at? Turn Bluetooth on. Oh, I better shut my headset off because it'll connect to my headset. Okay, there's my Bluetooth. Yeah. Show devices. Search for it. Let's see here. Let's see, add a device. Let me check, see if this is the right one. Well, I'll be SOB. Hold on. Oh, there's a remote for the TV right there. Whoops. Yeah, I think I can. I just gotta turn the TV back on now. TV. Come on, let's go. Cancel. Try it again. It says screen mirroring, so allow. Why will it not let me click? Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna call it here for a night. I'm gonna screw around with the TV and try to get things going. Some oddball reason it's not letting me. The remote will turn the TV on and off, but that's it. Oh, I know why. Probably batteries are dead. Probably ought to change those things. All right, Jeff, you have a good one there. I'll probably give you a call later this week or something like that. I say we've been going for almost 2 hours and 20 minutes, so I figured I'd call it a night and go from there. I'm gonna change the batteries in this, see if I can't get it to hook up to the TV and see what we go from there. So, all right, everyone. I guess we'll call it a night. I'll hope to see you tomorrow. I might jump on live tomorrow. Who knows? So, all right. Everyone stay safe. I'll probably be up when you get home, buddy.